Caldwell, everyone. Anne is a singer, writer of songs, and teller of stories. She is, or she has actually, the quiet energy of a windmill, yet the soulful voice and power of a locomotive. Anne's rich, organic sound wraps around a note, then takes it and the listener to a different space and time. Anne brings a unique rhythm to every beat and every word. With that said, are you ready for the next presenter?
Oh yeah!
Bring it on! Ladies and gentlemen, Anne Caldwell.
Haven't heard anything yet. Not often, but every once in a while, a question is asked of me how my career as a singer began. Honestly, I never gave it much thought until I started the process of putting this whole thing together last night. So the place I thought I'd start is in the beginning. I was born to Johnny and Eloise Williams in November in the 1900s. Because my parents seemed so young, I concluded that I must be a love child. I was excited at the thought of being conceived out of an act of unbridled and unrestrained passion in the backseat of an Edsel. My mother's impeccably beautiful handwritten wedding invitations proved that mine was a regular, run-of-the-mill, lackluster, unexciting, and downright plain old boring conception that occurred after they were married. The gift of song came very early. I began to sing even before I could understand or speak the English language as it is spoken in the South. As soon as I could remain standing for an appreciable length of time without falling on the floor, Mama began grooming me for performances in the living room on the vinyl-covered sofa. Even with my beautiful mother's help, I was not able to get any bookings anywhere outside the house. The fact that I could still not speak the English language as it is spoken in the South may have been a hindrance. Needless to say, the whole situation left me devastated, depressed, downright untrodden, and not very well dressed, as you will see here shortly. Now, Mama became disillusioned with the hope of her oldest daughter, actually downtrodden, depressed, and not very impressed. That's sad, that's all. Mama became disillusioned with the hope of her oldest daughter ever becoming a singing star. Mama left the family to go to Las Vegas to enter the June Cleaver Model Mom competition. She didn't win and ended up on the street selling cigarettes made with pencil shavings. We kind of knew she wasn't coming back. This was not good news for me at all. I became even more devastated, depressed, downtrodden, and still not very well dressed. It's actually a different photo. Look at the eyes. My brother, sister, and me were sent away by my heartbroken father to Big Mama Red. She operated a theatrical school out of her gaudy but lavishly well-decorated home. It was called Big Mama Red School of Music, Dance, and whatever else you think you're good at. Big Mama Red was launching pad for such legendary greats as world-renowned opera baritone and used car salesman Sonny O'Brien Baker, otherwise referred to by audiences, agents, and those to whom he sold cars as S.O.B. The theatrical songbirds Gus and Estabel Turner. Estabel grew tired of Gus and filed for divorce. Gus met a young woman named Anna Mae, then he lost 150 pounds, changed his name to Ike, married Anna Mae, taught her how to sing, and convinced her to change her name to Tina.
Nice.
That amazing duo of Rosa and Octalee Jenkins, they discovered that they were married in separate ceremonies to the same man on the same day, in the same town, in the same church, 3 hours apart. It is said that he was killed, skinned, barbecued, and eaten by his wives, who continued their careers until the end of their lives. Last but certainly not least, that renowned comedian and funny man of the stage, the Prince of Ha-Ha, Melvin Hemingway. He was invited to the White House and would have gone had he not lost all his bus money in a crap game with his brother Ernest. Mama Red said that I was a dummy for thinking that I could be a singer. I determined that I would not be discouraged by her harsh words, so I convinced my siblings to make a break for it and leave the school. My brother was the last one over the fence before this surveillance photo was taken. As we made our way along the path of freedom, we became upon the decomposing remains of a recent escapee from the school. The sad victim was clutching a copy of this book. It was my epiphany. What would be one person's end would my beginning. Of course I took the book. It would have cost me $24.99 someplace else. What I had done freaked my brother and sister out so badly that they decided not to travel with me any farther. My brother became Blacksville's youngest salesman, car salesman. He got his training from Mama Red's. Who could not buy a car from a guy that cute? My sister's career as a wedding planner had its ups and downs. On one of her assignments, she became entangled in a domestic altercation that occurred at the wedding reception between this man, in the wedding photo, his wife on the left, and his girlfriend on the right. The wife picked up my sister and was about to throw her out of the window. But on the way to the window, the bride slipped, dropped, and tripped over my sister, and she fell out the window. Fortunately, the groom married the girlfriend on that day, and my sister didn't have to refund the money for the event. Fast forward. When I read the book, it changed my life. I'm pleased to tell you that I'm doing what I love, be it with a microphone or a power drill. Thank you very much.
That's that grown woman swag.
I wasn't ready for that one either.
All right now.
Just saying.